What is up, brawlers? My name is Soy and I absolutely love playing Brawl Stars, especially Brawl Ball. As a free-to-play player with over 1,000 hours playing the game and over 15,000 3v3 victories, I believe I have a couple of helpful tips that will definitely make you guys a better player inside Brawl Stars. As usual, every new season of Brawl Pass, I'll do a quick review about the Brawl Pass season that just ended and my thoughts about the new season purely from the eyes of an F2P player. Let's start with previous season, guys. For those of you who watch my video about the Summer of Monsters, you must have known about my glorious experience with the first season Terrace Bazaar. Because in that season, I unlocked not one, not two, but 3 legendaries, along with the new brawler at the time, which is Nani, and the chromatic brawler for that season, which is Gale. That's 5 new brawlers just in one season. So I came into the second season, Summer of Monsters, with high expectations. But sadly, aside from the chromatic brawler surge, I haven't been able to unlock my last legendary brawler, Spike. On the bright side though, I managed to get absolutely every gadgets in the game so far. Yes, including the new ones. Second gadgets for Shelly, Jessie, Dynamite, Bo, Primo, Barley, Penny, Piper, Mortis, and Crow. That alone is a lot of gadgets to get in one season, guys. But on top of that, I also now have at least 1 star power for the majority of my brawlers. And a bunch of coins that'll allow me to buy any star power offers on the Brawl Stars shop. Also, here's an OP F2P tips. Don't buy gadgets from the shop, because they're way easier to get from boxes. Use your coins to buy star powers instead. Now, let's talk about the third season. As I've been telling you guys in each of my Brawl Pass videos, Brawl Pass is the best option for players who haven't maxed out their accounts. The less stuff you have, the more valuable Brawl Pass will be. So, for players like me, who's only missing 1 legendary and a couple of star powers, the value of Brawl Pass can be pretty low. So, let's take a look at some other stuff that Brawl Pass offers. First, the exclusive skins. This will be very subjective because different people will like different skins. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that Star Park Poco skin, but Trixie Colette does look really awesome. This is a huge contrast to the second season, where I absolutely adore both Super Ranger Brock and Mecha Paladin Surge. The second thing that Brawl Pass pushes pretty hard are the pins. And on this third season, they're pushing it even harder by including extra pin pack on top of the exclusive Colette pins for people who buy the Brawl Pass. And lastly, we have our elephant in the room, which is the chromatic brawler herself, Colette. I gotta be brutally honest on this one, guys. At the moment I'm recording this video, things doesn't look too promising for Colette. After watching Chief Pat's showdown video, Lex's 1v1, and Kairos honest review, I gotta say that I share the same opinion. I think we can safely assume that at the moment, she's just not that fun to play. Also, purely from Brawl Ball perspective, I don't think that she'll do that great in Brawl Ball. She doesn't have health, she doesn't have speed, she can't break walls, nor does she have great DPS. But that last part might change though, because the game lead of Brawl Stars himself, Frank, has tweeted his opinion on Colette and promises a quick fix to make her more playable. here's what I think is going to happen. Supercell need to sell the Brawl Pass, right? They're a business company after all. So, the emergency buff that Frank promised is going to make Colette really OP for a while. Then, after Season 3 ended, they're just gonna balance her, exactly like what happened to Gale and Surge. Really OP around the season they're introduced, but not just nerfed, they also got reworked to oblivion once their season ends. Well, either that, or Supercell decides to do the honest but less exciting thing and immediately try to balance her right out of the gate. I must say it's less likely, but may still happen. So, what does this mean for us F2P players, Soy? Because of course, F2P players can only buy one Brawl Pass every 2 seasons. Okay, first, if you're an F2P who bought previous season of Pass and already have most of the stuff in Brawl Stars, I'll wait a bit and see how things goes before buying Season 3. As you can see, I haven't bought the Brawl Pass myself just yet. Remember, you can always buy Brawl Pass in the middle of the season and still unlock every tier of rewards that you've passed. Second is pretty straightforward. Do you like the skins? If you can't see yourself playing another day of Brawl Stars without Poco Star and Trixie Colette, then go get it. Number 3, do you like pins or use emotes heavily inside matches? Personally, I don't use them that much, but I do like collecting stuff, and the thought of collecting pins, that seems pretty intriguing. Lastly, we need to talk about Colette. She was created around the mechanics of attack percentage, so it'll be near impossible to balance her. Supercell can change her minimum damage threshold as much as they want, but her base mechanics will only allow her to fall into one of the 2 categories. Either they set it too high and she'll be way too OP when facing squishies, or they'll set it too low and she'll be entirely useless when facing tanks. I just don't see any number that'll sit right smack in the middle. For me, even though OP brawlers can cause domination problem at higher trophies, but at least they're fun to play. While playing a weak brawler would just be a painful grind that nobody should endure. So if Supercell does decide to make her just broken OP in the upcoming emergency buff, then yes, I can advise buying the Brawl Pass. Missing the OP period of a brawler is one of the worst feeling, guys. But if Supercell still try to walk the fine line, trying to find balance for Colette, and you don't like the skins, and you don't need pins, and your game progression is good, and most of all, if you're an F2P who can't afford every season of Brawl Pass, I must say just hold on to your gems for a bit more and see how things played out before pulling the trigger to buy Season 3. Other than those stuff, I must stick to my guns. Brawl Pass is still the best place to spend your gems. And that's it for today's video. I hope it's useful for you guys. Smash like if it is. Sub for more OP tips if you haven't. Please share this video to our fellow F2P players. And until the next one, my name is Soy, signing out.
Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make the microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could've played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever wanna try to battle rap. Snap, crackle, pop, mind fried to a crisp. Make an MC into a wide-eyed lunatic. Chill.